My mom saved my life. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy.
Kanye, we love you.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out, which are typically around 9 a.m. Eastern time and 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, mainly 9 a.m. Eastern time. But go ahead and hit the notifications button anyway. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself, young lady, because I'm only talking about a certain type of woman. All right?
Nigga, what?
Next, if you're looking for the intro music and you want the link to my second channel, both are below in the description. All right. Today, I'm going to be talking about why you have to prepare to lose your family and friends, especially in the year 2022. All right. You're going to start seeing a lot of separation of this if you haven't started seeing it already, especially if you're over here in the red pill community or the manosphere. Most of you guys come over here looking for knowledge of women, and you start to find knowledge of life that you want to use. And typically it starts to pull you into a red pill world, and it starts to pull you away from what the average person is thinking, which is what we call a blue pill world, where everyone is being taught to control to think the same way, which is why, like, if you look, a lot of car companies started making all their cars look the same. A lot of clothing companies look the same. Everybody's doing the same concept. If you listen to rap music, it all sounds the same, but even pop music too. Everything is starting to sound the same and become robotic, even when you want to use your imagination. You know how many content creators in this space want to actually showcase their personality, but they can't showcase their personality. They can't showcase what they really want to do because they're not going to get any views. We do stock market and wellness videos. You guys don't want those videos, right? So we try to put on little skits and we try to do little things to entertain you. You don't want that. All you want is the crap and whatever negative we got to say about a woman. So understand that the world is very, very, very robotic, all right, which is called the blue pill world. And that's going to be one of the big reasons that you separate yourself from people, family, and friends in the year 2022. Let's get to it. First, people need emotional support more than they need logical support. All right, what do I mean? When you go around family and friends, everyone's gonna always tell each other what they think you should be doing. They will either gather together and tell you what they think you should be doing with your life. And if you're not doing what everyone agrees with in the family, then you're living out wrong. What does that do? That stops you from being an individual and keeps you in a blue pill frame of mind. It's hard for you to stay in a blue pill frame of mind whenever you see more to life than what they're showing. Family members typically don't have any talents. They don't have any goals. They specialize in being supportive of everything that you want to do, but mainly planning birthday parties, picnics, and family gatherings. That's what families are mainly doing. They're mainly planning how they're going to hang around each other and laugh and smile. Nothing's wrong with that, but blood thicker than water only in certain cases. You need water to live. You have to understand that without water being in your body, then your body cells are unable to produce blood. So just as much as you like being around your family and friends, you're going to need to know how to move in society in order for you to be happy. Just hanging around people that tell you what you want to hear prepares you to fail in life. So many people hang around their family and friends and become so stuck in life, you become what they want. If grandma is fat and sloppy and aunties are fat and sloppy, you fat and sloppy, right? They ain't left hometown. When's the last time they went on vacation? When's the last time they left hometown? Everybody want to go cuddle around Big Mama all the time and go backwards in life. You got to realize the people that's the life at your family reunion are typically the broke ones that ain't doing nothing with their life. And all the other people that go out here and live life and don't go to all the family reunions or don't come back home as often, they're the ones that's out there living a good life. That's what you guys want to do. You guys want to explore life, but you have to break your shackles from your family. You're ready to leave the nest. 2022 is going to be that year that you start cutting off family and friends because you're ready to leave the nest and become your own man. Society nowadays is too robotic. And what we're teaching you over here is to think as an individual. So when 2022 hits, watch how fast you change and watch how fast you lose your family and friends. Next, family and friends are too caught up in their agendas. They're still running around here talking about Black Lives Matter and pride and Trump. They still talking about stuff that's already came, went, and it's gone. They're still stuck in la la land. They're paying attention to stuff that was used to manipulate your brain in order for someone else to win the agenda. They start to think that this life is real. A lot of your friends and families are addicted to celebrities. When you go and you hang around and have family dinners, you guys are sitting around talking about what other celebrities are doing instead of talking about how you're going to build on a family. When in this space, when you learn to go red pill and you learn to think for yourself and see life as a different angle, you ain't got time to sit around and keep talking about celebrities and what they doing. Now, a lot of you do. And a lot of you, that's what makes a lot of people go viral. That's what makes a lot of people make a lot of money, is due to the fact that there are people that only want to talk about that. But for the small chosen few that are watching this, you ain't got time for that. Life's too short, and you know that you have to get out here and adjust to life in order to live what you want. In order for you to see through this and see through the agendas, you have to have an imagination. Without an imagination, you cannot distract yourself from you cannot distract yourself from your family and friends that are caught in the agenda. So when you start thinking on your own, which 2022 is going to bring, you're going to get away from those agendas because you realize those agendas were nothing but brainwashed material that hold no relevancy, but your family and friends don't think so. Next, family and friends ain't nothing but another word for herd and sheep. That's all it is. It's just another word for herds of sheep. All right? Your family and friends have no plans on doing nothing but going to church and eating and congregating with each other, and whatever everybody chooses to do, that's what they're going to do. It's a herd and sheep mindset. Oh, everybody's going on vacation. Oh, Anthony going on vacation. Oh, we all going on vacation, right? Because he part of the herd. They want to do everything as a group. And when you try to step outside of that group and become an individual, you going to become the black sheep to the family. You have to understand, they're nothing but sheep. If one person dies, everybody dies in the family. Everybody that congregates together the most will suffer the most, will go through the most shit. Think about it. The black community, mainly the black community, is stuck inside of a cycle because of the herd and sheep mindset. It keeps each generation thinking stupid over and over again because they're afraid to leave the nest and go out and be anybody. Why? Because they lack confidence. You've been beat down. You've been emasculated. You've been taught to be weak and vulnerable. That's why you're coming online like, these bitches so bad. Women, I hate them. You're doing what women used to do. Women used to sit around and say, oh my God, I just hate guys. They just like this. Now the men are doing it. When I was coming up, man, and I'm from the old school, guys couldn't wear tight clothes. Guys couldn't talk with a squeak in their voice. It just wasn't fair. You had to be tough. You had to fight. You couldn't complain. If you was at 21 at home living with your mom, you was a bum when I was coming up. You had to get up out the house at 18. Nowadays, it's different. A lot of you guys, there's no father in the house, and women are herd and sheep people. And that's what you've done. You've been hovering around women, mom, and auntie your whole life. And this is the year you want to break up and leave. Trust me. If mom, grandma, auntie are your best friends, you're either gay or you're broke. That's just how it goes. You have no imagination, and people like me are the black sheep and the ones that's living out our lives, but you don't see what we doing, right? But you don't see what we doing because you fully convinced that you're suffering in this lifetime because you're going to go to heaven. Next, last but not least, you're going to lose a lot of family and friends because you're too caught up in the matrix. This is outside the other three that I was just talking about. This is where I'm telling you, you're going to lose your family and friends because you've gained new ones online. Your brain is not even in reality no more. You're vicariously living through other people, right? Like I told y'all before in the video, you're coming on here watching my video and you're watching other people's videos. And then you're going to go watch reaction videos of what's happening to people in real life. But you have all the knowledge to these experiences, but you lack the experiences that you're watching. You have learned all of your knowledge from watching other people fail, but you have no experience into reality. You're completely in the matrix. When you're in the matrix and you're caught in the matrix, you're gonna lose everybody, not just family and friends. You're gonna lose yourself. You're gonna forget who you are. You guys are not understanding. You have to get out the house. You have to put down the phone. If not, you're gonna stay online debating a lifestyle and being judgmental towards situations that were designed to entertain you. Everyone looks at Fresh and Fit and they say, Fit's getting played by that girl because she's online. No, but they posted it on their own channel. They made it look like he's getting played so it draws controversy to the channel. Do you idiots realize that these content creators are not posting things online embarrassing of themselves because someone's catching them? They're actually setting up false narratives of stories to live out to entertain you. And it ain't just them, it's most of the people online. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. And remember, prepare to lose family members and friends. Hasta la vista.